In Federal Energy Regulatory Commission versus Electric Power Supply Association, we'll see whether the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, or FERC, had the authority to create a rule that would have an indirect impact on retail electricity rates. The Federal Power Act, or FPA, gives FERC the authority to ensure that wholesale electricity sales are just and reasonable. The FPA defines wholesale electricity as the sale of electricity to any party for resale. The FPA gives states exclusive jurisdiction over retail electricity sales or the sale of electricity to a party for the party's own consumption. Wholesale electricity rates can vary greatly during the course of a single day. However, most states stabilize the retail rate of electricity so that consumers' rates don't fluctuate too much over the course of a year. The difference in wholesale and retail rates creates a unique situation that doesn't follow a typical supply and demand curve because consumers aren't discouraged from using more electricity when wholesale rates are higher. This can create reliability issues during peak electricity times when consumers use more electricity than utility companies purchase from wholesalers. To help combat this issue, some wholesale operators participate in a program known as Wholesale Demand Response, in which wholesale operators pay consumers to not use their electricity during specific times. Wholesale demand response can decrease stress on the national power grid during peak times and reduce the likelihood of blackouts. In 2011, FERC issued a rule requiring wholesale market operators to compensate consumers that agree to reduce their electricity use, known as demand response providers, at the same rate that the operators pay producers for generating electricity. The Electric Power Supply Association sued FERC, claiming that FERC's rule usurps states' authority to regulate retail electricity rates. The Court of Appeals held that FERC lacked authority to issue the rule because the rule effectively lured retail customers into the wholesale market. The court found that FERC acted beyond its authority when it created the rule because FERC engaged in direct regulation of the retail market. FERC appealed. The United States Supreme Court granted cert.